Hi, Andy Morrison from Wizard Machines again. We brought you out on this beautiful summer Florida day to demonstrate some of the uses of this machine. Today, the first thing we're going to do is pull this old car that's been cut up by the fire department for their Jaws of Life training. And we're going to see how it goes. We'll take off from there. Thank you. Ethylene, that's actually the big technological thing that made the difference, because the steel cable is just weighed too much. This has the same strength for its diameter and weighs 10%.
Yeah.
And as you know, it's good this is a prototype because we learn from it. I'm surprised it doesn't pull it a little more readily.
Well, you got flat tires.
Right.
It's not going to roll. It's not gonna roll. I mean, I think it did good for what you got.
Good. Can you talk to me about, now that you know the basic concept, uses that your department would have for something like this, or would there be uses for it?
The thing that I would see that I could see it would be good for stabilization, maybe.
Okay.
Especially if you got a car down an embankment.
Right.
You know, you could make sure that's not going to go any further down the embankment. The biggest thing that I see that the technology would work for is probably technical rescue, doing you know, urban search and rescue and recovery out of collapsed buildings and things like that.
That's really the whole purpose of it.
That would be what I would see the practical use for.
Okay.
If you're doing structural collapse or anything like that, trench rescue, anything like that, where you would need something for stabilization, anything that would need to, you know, especially if you got in structural collapse, you got something that's leaning, you could, you know, use that for stabilization so that you can keep the pillar, if that's the only thing holding this floor up until you get your guys out, you know, get whoever out, them out of there. Yeah, I could see the practical application for that because you got time to set it up.
Well, this is designed for a single line 6,000 pounds and double line 12,000 obviously. This particular prototype we've discovered doesn't quite do that, but we're close. We're probably closer to 5,200.
Yeah.
My thoughts with the fire department were, literally, as you said, stabilization, keeping these guys from getting crushed by a car that's on the side. They roll over as they're trying to get someone out or whatever the case may be, and structural collapse.